but everybody wants to come out with something and just have it fly off the shelves. Everybody say, shut up and take my money. How soon can you get this to me? Here's some extra money just so you can send it to me quicker. Everybody wants products that do that. But how do you do that? Hey, it's Don Skaggs again with Empowered Inventing, the one place where we try to help you help other people by taking your innovation, the right opportunity, mixing that with sound wisdom to turn them into real things like products and businesses that make money. Now today, I want to talk to you about how to have the right product that everyone wants to buy. And you know, that's what you want. You want to have the right product. If it's a startup, sometimes it's a product, sometimes it's a service, sometimes it's a whole bunch of different products, like with my business. But everybody wants to come out with something and just have it fly off the shelves. Everybody say, shut up and take my money. How soon can you get this to me? Here's some extra money just so you can send it to me quicker. Everybody wants products that do that. But how do you do that? How do you get that product? How do you get it to where? Because, you know, I've seen a lot of products. I've developed and launched a lot of products. Some of them have just rocketed right off, and some of them went over like a lead balloon. Well, I want to talk to you from my experience about how to have that right product that everyone is going to want to buy. And the first thing about this is get it ready to show. If you're just talking about it, if it's just a concept, if they look you up and nobody's there, if you've got, you know, mybaby.yahoo.com is your email address, guess what? They're not going to find you. You have to have your optics right. When I say optics, I'm talking about seeing things. You're going to have to see you. They're going to have to see what you have. And sometimes that's a demo type. You know, we talk about in Empowered Inventing Academy about the two different prototypes, the Franken type, the one that proves it to you that it works, and then the demo type, the prettied up one, the one that's already been proven that you can actually show. So you want to have this demo type ready, and you want to have your sell sheet right. You want to have literature, you want to have brochures, you want to have, maybe it's a PDF, maybe it's a slide deck. But you want to have some kind of electronic and physical literature. You know, there's a catalog out there. I just happened to see this called Uline. If you get these, by the way, if you send for these, and they send them to you forever. But you know, these guys don't make a thing, but they do boxes. They do kind of office supplies. They do all of this kind of stuff. And you know, the reason why this company, by the way, is wildly successful. The reason why they're wildly successful is they send out this book. They send out this product and these products that they don't even make. I don't think they make a thing, if I'm not mistaken. But it's not a bad company either. Not a plug for them, unless Uline wants to send me some money, which would be a wonderful thing. But they have a lot of different products that you can get to use in a business, and that's why you see them in a lot of businesses. They do a lot of these cardboard boxes. I've bought boxes from them to package products before. Sometimes they can be a little expensive. You kind of got to watch. But anyway, the reason why they're successful is, guess what? They have literature. They have a product. And they don't just have a product. They have a website. And you can go to that website. So you have to have a website. Not having a website in the 21st century is like not having your name in the phone book in the 20th century. You've got to have a website. And they're not hard to do now. It used to be you had to hire somebody and there was like this big magical code you had to do, and now there's all kinds of really easy things you can learn that are drag and drop, that you can learn how to build your own website by yourself. Now, there's a cost to some of these, but it can be done, and it can be done cheaply and easily. You don't have to spend $10,000 on a freaking website. Same thing with your email address. Have your own, have an email, have a website. That website has your company name or your what you called your domain. You know, it's abccompany.com. and have email addresses that reflect that. That's going to make you look legitimate. Have it, you know, my name at abccompany.com, not, you know, my sweet baby at yahoo.com. They're not going to take you seriously if you've got an email like that. So also have a business card. You go to trade shows, you go meet people, you network. It's expected that you have a business card, and the business card looks professional. I'm not saying, again, don't spend hundreds of dollars on these things. You can get them on the cheap, but don't make them look like they were made in a garage or designed in a garage. You can make them look good, and you can look at other really good, impressive ones as examples of that to do your own. Another thing on your optics is have a video. Have a good video. And again, it used to be you'd have to hire a film crew and they'd come out with a big camera. And no, you can do this with a cell phone now. You can do it with a smartphone, and it's easy to do. Have somebody hold a smartphone or whatever, and again, you can look at other good videos that will help you to use those as models. So what I'm saying here is have all these optics in place. Look like you mean business if you want to mean business. You want people to really trust what you have on the shelf. They've got to see the optics, and the optics have to look right to them. So that's one thing. Another thing, get it in front of people. And I mean a lot of people. And it doesn't have to be thousands upon thousands. You don't have to, you know, pay a bunch of digital ads to get it out there. It can be hundreds. And it can be hundreds easily. And I'm talking about these hands-on ways, like it doesn't have to be just on the internet. It can be fairs. It can be small shows. I've heard an expert in digital and as seen on TV, and they both told me the same thing. They said you can go to some of these small shows and fairs and vet a product and see what the response is of just with a few hundred people. Now don't go and get 5 people's opinion and say I got a winner. 5 people aren't going to cut it. Get it in front of a lot of people. And if it's hundreds of people, especially if it's face-to-face, you're going to see those facial reactions. You're going to see those expressiveness, the expressiveness of these people. You're going to see if they wrinkle their nose or if they get a big smile on their face. It's going to really be helpful. If it needs to be, if it's a B2B product and you need to go to places, make a lot of calls. We just want your input on this. We're not selling anything today. We just want to know, we want to demonstrate this, and I just want to know what you think of it. And by the way, if you are interested, if this solves your problem, we'll take pre-orders, and you never miss those opportunities either. Use social media, sure, don't forget social media, but use this as kindling and not as the fire. Social media gets things started. I'm out on LinkedIn a lot, but LinkedIn's my kindling. I don't do business on LinkedIn. LinkedIn draws people in, and it starts the fire. They see what they're interested in, and it gets things started. There's a lot of other touch points after social media. If you get people to like you, you get 100,000 likes on Facebook, and you don't get any orders, guess what? You got 100,000 likes on Facebook, and I don't think that pays the light bill. I don't think the utility companies actually take Facebook likes as currency. So use social media, use it as kindling, but don't expect it to be the fire. Get a lot of feedback. Document what these people are saying when you're talking to them. Just make lots of notes. Understand what they're saying, and then look for trends from similar potential customers that you've come across, and all of a sudden you see a lot of people saying a lot of the same thing. You know, this would be great if it only had this. Or I really wouldn't pay extra for this part over here. That is going to be extremely valuable feedback. Now lastly, and this is the most important thing, you're going to pay attention to anything, you want to pay attention to this last thing, let them change it. This is the most important part, because this is the part, no, my baby is perfect, you can't call my baby ugly, there's nothing that needs to be fixed. Yes it does, and the customers are the ones that's telling you. If you think it's perfect, and they don't think it's perfect, then those people, the everyone, are not going to want to buy it. If you want everyone to buy it, Everyone has to like it. And I don't mean everyone, but I mean a large number of people, not just you. So this aggregate of a lot of feedback is what what everyone wants. That's this magic thing you're looking for. Well, I want something that everybody's going to want. Well, that feedback's going to truly tell you. You can think that, you can feel that, but until you get that actual feedback from customers, especially the face-to-face stuff, especially the one where the money starts changing hands, those are the ones that's going to really tell you. Make these changes then and start the process again. This is not an easy thing to do. Oh gosh, you mean I gotta do a whole other demo type and then I gotta get out there and start demonstrating? Yes, you do. If you want a product that flies off the shelf, that's the hard work that you have to do to get there. So I know some of these are hard things, but really, if you want to be successful, these are the things that most people aren't willing to do, and the ones that are willing to do are the ones you end up seeing successful. The ones willing to get out and do the hard work. So anyway, I hope this is very helpful for you. I am Don Skaggs. This is Empowered Inventing TV. Be sure and like, subscribe, join us on social media. Sign up for our newsletters and our emails that we send out. And also check out our empoweredinventing.com. We've got Empowered Inventing Academy classes you can take, a lot more than what we tell in some of these videos. So anyway, I hope this is helpful, and I will look to see you at the next meeting, workshop, maybe one of our online classes, or on the next video.